Hi, my name is George Kassouf. I'm an exercise instructor in Washington, D.C. And I've made several videos already for you. One is a warm-up that can be used for any type of activity. Two is a cool down and stretch, which you would want to do after that activity. And three is a strength training workout for your back, your biceps, and your legs using common household items. Of course, if you have your own gym equipment, use those instead. Today's workout is about the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps, and also some other leg exercises that we're going to do. I've collected some household items, but if you have weights, definitely get weights. So here's the difference between that previous workout, the back workout, and now the chest workout. Most of your back exercises and your bicep exercises involve the flexion of joints, where you're actually bringing two endpoints together. In your chest and your tricep, you're pushing things away. That's an extension workout. And we have our best weight right now on our 2 feet. Our body weight is the best weight you could use for extension exercises. So that's primarily what your chest workout is going to be, but not the only thing, so don't get discouraged. And I'm also going to coach you through some different ways to do a push-up that might help. All right, so you've warmed up, right? You used the other video and you warmed up, and now we're going to get started with our chest. So let's go right into our push-ups. I've got a mat here, but if you need to use a towel or anything, feel free to use that. So when you're doing a push-up, you want your hands wider than your body so that you get the maximum amount of force you can from that push, because you want to try to lift your weight up. And a push-up is merely a plank that goes up and down, up and down. You want to focus on your body being long from the tip of the head down to the heel. So here's a few, just to give you a sense. Hands wide, I shift my body forward, I'm up on my toes, my body's nice and long, and I'm just going to go down and come back up, and down and come back up. I want to exhale as I go up. I want to inhale on the down, but don't get too worried if you're doing it the right way. Just breathe. So let's start off with 15 push-ups. And if you don't go all the way down, don't worry about it. Go as far as you can. Or if you need to go to your knees, just make sure your heels are hiked up like this. All right, so let's start. Down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, down 8, down 9, down 10, down 11, down 12, down 13, down 14, down 15. Sit back, stretch, curl your hands in to stretch out your wrists, and then come on back up with me. And now we're going to do some leg stuff. This is going to be all different types of lunges today. So I'm going to start with my right leg. I'm going to do a forward lunge and a backward lunge. So I'm going to go forward, knee up, and backward. Let's just do 10 of these. Here's 3, and 4, and 5, whoa, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and one more to go, and 10. All right, let's get this back out. Another set of push-ups. So what I'm going to do today is called a ladder workout with my push-ups. I start at 15. This set's going to be 12. My next set's going to be 10. We'll see if I get to a fourth set. All right, so now we're working for 12. Same principles. Exhale as you go up, body in a plank or a knee plank. Here we go. Down 1, 2, 3, and make sure your head stays up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And sit back, stretch your wrist, and come on back up. And then I'm going to do lunges with the other leg forward and back. So I was standing on my left one, closest to this wall. Now I'm going to stand on my right one. Forward, hold, and back. So about this lunge that we're doing, this is the hard part, putting your brakes on right there. Decelerating is always a very challenging thing. That's 3. Four. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, one more. All right, more push-ups. Let's go for 10 this time. Hands wide, body shifted forward, up on my toes or knees. Here we go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same stretch. All right. Here's a different type of lunge. Your side to curtsy lunge. So I'm going to go sideways here, knee up and pause, and curtsy there. Again, I'm going to do 10 of these. Pause. Again, it's that deceleration from coming out of this to here. That's the challenge. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. And 10. Perfect. One more set of push-ups. This time it's 8. So 15, 12, 10, and 8. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. And back up. Inside curtsy the other way. So I'm going to go sideways, knee up, curtsy. Sideways, knee up, and curtsy. Doing lunges forward and back are going to tell you which leg tends to be more stable for you. And I've already lost count. I'm going to say that's 4. Unlike squats, 5, 6. With squats, you'll tend to favor one leg, but you won't know which leg you're favoring. 7. Here's 8. 9, and 10. All right, so that's our chest workout. Now I'm going to work my shoulders. I could have something I can do overhead, or I'm going to do lateral raises. And what I've picked today are 2 saucepans with some good handles that I can use. Obviously one is bigger and it's going to weigh more than the other. So that's why I'm going to do 2 sets and then switch the saucepan. So I'm going to soften my knees, bend my knees a little bit, and hinge forward. I tell people it's like a 10-degree squat, just 10 degrees, because you're wanting to hit the major deltoid muscles, and that's the best position. So I'm going to go up and down. If I want to make this a little harder, I don't go all the way down. So I always keep some work going on in those deltoids. Let's just shoot for 10 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And after that, I'm going to switch so that now both arms have to have lifted the same amount of weight, and I'll do another set of 10. If you need to take a break between those 2 sets, that's fine. 3. I keep my knees bent a little bit and I'm hinged forward just a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, keep breathing. 8, there's a tendency to hold your breath on exercises like this. 9, and 10. Now, in a normal workout, I would probably do another set with each side switching again, but for purposes of this video, so I can give you more exercises, I'm going to go straight to some triceps. So I'm going to put these aside. Now with my triceps, I want something with a handle. So this is a jug of vinegar, and it's got a nice handle I can use. And what I'm going to do is just reach behind me and extend my arm up. I also have a paint can there that I can do the same thing with, and I'll show that to you on the other arm. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now I'm going to do the other arm with the jug of paint. And before I go there, I want to just make sure something is clear. You saw me do the push-ups first because that's the major muscle movement in this whole workout. It's involving my chest muscles, my shoulder muscles, and my triceps. So I always want to do my major muscle groups first and then my minor groups. The shoulder exercise and now the tricep. Never want to reverse it because one, that push-up is going to look awful bad and I'm not going to get very many out of it. So I won't really ever get to exhaust my chest exercise because I've pre-exhausted my assisting muscles. So always major muscle groups and then the minor muscle groups and stabilizing muscle groups. All right, so let's do this side now. On this side, I'm going to show you just to hold your elbow here. Might help you stabilize, especially if you have any kind of shoulder issue where you have had an unstable shoulder. Feel free to use the other arm available to help stabilize it. That's 4 reps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so I did each arm. And now let me show you another tricep exercise. I could have started with this one, but since I was on my feet, I started with that one. This one's a bit more challenging. It's a tricep push-up. And again, I'll turn sideways, but I want my hands to have sort of a diamond shape, and I want my elbows to hug near my ribs and not go outward. So I'll show you. I probably won't go as far down because of the strength that's required is all in the triceps, and that's a lot of strength to have. So I'm going to go down and up. Down. I could also make it a little easier by doing it on my elbows. And in fact, when I do it, I feel like I have better form. I can get my elbows closer to my ribs. Same idea of exhaling up, inhaling down. So I'll just do 5 more of these. And 3 more. And 1 more. And I'm going to stretch again. So I could have started with that one and then have done the 1 arm presses. Now I want to show you something that's sort of a finishing exercise, and it's requiring manual resistance. Any kind of pole, like a broomstick, mop, or if you just have a stick, that would be useful. So I want to grab it like this. So what's happening is this arm is going to push up, this arm is going to push down. And if you remember what I said earlier, your tricep and your chest muscles are extensor muscles. They push. So I'm getting a double whammy here. I'm pushing against this one, and I'm pushing against this one. And at the same time, one arm is resisting what the other arm can do. It's sort of a tug of war, but I let one win going each way. I'll quit talking so you can see it. So I'm going to push up, but my bottom arm is resisting. And now I push down, and my top arm is resisting. So it's back and forth like this, and you're not going to get many reps, because when you add manual resistance, you're working the muscles both as they go into their concentric phase and in their eccentric phase, or their positive and their negative phases. So they're already tiring out. I'm going to just be able to do 1 more. Oh my goodness. And then down. And then I'm going to switch it around. Same thing. I'm going to make sure I get enough range of motion, because this shoulder's a little wonky. There we go. All right, so I'm going to push up, and I'm going to push down. I'm going to push up, and I'm going to push down. And at the same time as I'm pushing up, my other arm is giving it a little bit of resistance. And as I push down, that arm top is pulling up to resist. So again, you don't get a lot of reps. And maybe I can get 2 more. And maybe 1 more. Oh my goodness. And there I go. My arms are dead. I should serve them with pasta sauce. They're like noodles. So that's your chest, shoulder, and tricep workout with some lunging exercises. And those lunges, you could also separate it. You could just do forward lunges. You could do just backward lunges. You could just do side lunges. Or you could just do curtsy lunges. Any way you want to put it together, whatever works, it's great. So thanks for watching, and please check out our other videos. See you soon.